What are you going to read?
So I'm an improviser, as you said before, so it means I lack...
You haven't chosen something yet.
Nope. So I would not...
Just got your iPad.
Yep. So I would like to mind doing a real super quick poll between the audience will choose what kind of story they want to read. Okay? I'm putting the onus on you. So would you rather listen to a story that's about a guy who accidentally summons the devil and reads the transcription wrong and the devil has a lisp?
Yes.
I got another one. Or a story that
So
involves
good.
a body and birth horror and very vague descriptions of that.
The devil.
Is it devil with a lisp?
Yeah!
Or is it birth horror?
Yeah, I thought so. My girlfriend was very much for the devil with a lisp story too. Because it means I gotta say a lisp stuff a lot.
Fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin Davis!
Yeah!
Let me just say I'm not making fun of anybody with a lisp. I had a lisp myself until 13th grade and I decided, fuck that, I'm no longer having a lisp. True story. Alright, so this story is called The Devil's Tongue.
Yes.
One more time.
The Devil's Tongue. So this is about a little way into the story after they've already introduced themselves to each other. Here Paul sits in front of one of the most powerful and iconic characters. No, not character, beings ever to exist. A being who knows how everything began, how everything may end. The devil, who prefers to go by the name Sam. Questions rise and prickle within Paul. Where can he answer it honestly? So, God exists then? Paul asked in a meek voice. What? Sam says, never lifting his eyes from the document. God, I mean, you're here. You're the devil. So I can assume God is real too. But I mean, which devil are you? Which religion is right? Paul asked. Sam stopped scanning the paper, having figured he isn't going to be able to examine the document much further while Paul's queries go unanswered. The devil sits up straight and stretches his arms high above his head. He lowers his arms that pull at the fabric of his shirt to show his strength even in this human-like form, interlocks his fingers, rests his hands on the table between them, and then looks at Paul. Ask your question of Paul. Again, Paul, Sam says. Which religion is right? All of them, Sam says, which causes Paul's eyes to squint slightly in response. Oh, Paul says. And none of them, Sam says, which causes Paul's brains to briefly slip gears. Yeah, it's a bit complicated. But let me try to simplify it for you as much as I can. Every god and God, lowercase and capitalized, exists. From Jews to Jesus. From Christian to Allah. There's a bigger God that created all, but you don't really have a word for it. Let's just call it the Creator. That's my manager. Well, manager isn't technically the right word. More like an elder family member who's in charge of a big business. In this case, the big business is everything. Okay, I think I get that. And you're the devil. You try to take over his business, and he punished you by banishing you from heaven, Paul asked. You're forced to take care of hell. The devil sighs. No, that's a big misunderstanding on the part of humanity. The truth is much simpler and more benign. I agreed to take on the role of Hell's Guardian. There was no war, no uprising. I visit heaven frequently and have friends there. We come to Earth fairly regularly, not to corrupt the people or save their souls, depending on who you're thinking of, but to grab a bite to eat, or go to locations here on a planet that we can't mimic where we're from, Sam says in a polite, if slightly exasperated tone. Humanity withtold the truth, and at the thorny thread, it changed. Each person told it slightly differently, until it became the exaggerated or plainly untrue tale that formed many of your people's most popular religions. Game of telephone. Paul takes all this in, this reputation and restructuring of everything he's ever known, and nods his head. As fantastic as Sam's story is, it all makes sense to him. He's seen what humans do to each other's words when the stakes are small. So accepting that people would alter the history and partnerships of those that created and control everything in existence for an alleged upper hand isn't a big leap for him to make. If parents could teach their children to fear being penalized by Santa Claus for being bad kids, corrupting the relationship between the devil and God to instill fear and allegiance on a large swath of people is a plausible extension of the same attitude.